Hello and welcome to a new Vanguard Zero video. Now unfortunately, we're gonna have to start this episode on a pretty not so great, I guess, point. Now luckily there is a good happy ending to this, but it's still not great. Basically, yes, it's the thing everyone else has been talking about too. There's a hack going around where if you hack the game, and I'm not gonna tell you how to do it, I know how to do it, but I'm obviously not gonna tell you how to do it, where you can hack the game so that you can do 6 damage in a single hit and just win. And there's nothing your opponent can, and there's nothing you can do about it, basically. And I've fallen victim to this, unfortunately, and it didn't feel so great. And yeah, that hack's going around, but luckily, I guess the happy ending to this is that Bushiroad have acknowledged it in the info section here, and have said that they're planning on stopping that hack from working anymore, and also banning everyone that has used it. So I just thought I'd mention that because this is a Vanguard Zero video, and it's a topical issue, and I have fallen victim to it, but luckily Bushiroad are working on it. But basically, if you're someone who really cares about your rank progress and everything, I'd say stay away from that for a little bit. I mean, again, if you just care about VP, then I guess you get your VP anyway, so you can weigh that up. I just wanted to let you know that's a thing going on, although I'm sure you probably already know because it's a pretty topical and relevant issue right now. But luckily, Bushiroad are looking into it pretty quickly and should have that sorted out fairly soon. So that's good. So, okay, what are we actually planning on doing today then? Well, we are planning on getting the rest of the challenge fights done. We've got 4 of them left. So we've got a Royal Paladin one, a Kagero one, and 2 Nova Grappler ones. So let's start with Perfect Raizer then. And then we'll do Kagero, Royal Paladin, and then we'll come back to Nova Grappler again. And that'll be the episode, basically. So, because I've been putting off the challenge fights, I want to get those done and out of the way. And you get gems for them. And if you are someone who's interested in the Spike Brothers event, then getting the gems from the challenge fights, you can spend those gems on stamina, and you can use those stamina to get you through the event, basically, and open more packs. So basically there. During a time of bat rises behind this unit, you get 6,000. Alright, Barrett. Okay, so I'm wanting to do that. And then send out my 4 behind me so I can take advantage of that effect. Got it. Can't attack this turn, so I can't take advantage of it quite yet, but next turn that'll be pretty good. In fact, next turn that won't be pretty good, because next turn I will just ride on top of it anyway. Most likely with Trans Raizer from the looks of things. So, not great. I guess that's better if I go second. But that's not too big a deal. So, these fights, these challenge fights, it's pretty obvious, but they are pretty scripted, is the thing. Like, they will script it so that you get specific cards and stuff. Yeah, I guess we'll send out Trans Raizer. Hopefully we get something good from his effect. Otherwise, he's kind of useless. Alright. I mean, I guess I'll take another Trans Raizer, sure. Like so. Oh, of course! Haha! Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then we can do that, battle, attack with the Vanguard. But luckily, unlike the story mode, I guess I'll do that. Unlike the story mode, it's kind of rigged in your favor. See, in the story mode, as you've probably been able to tell, they kind of rig it against you so that you get frustrated. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like the story mode is intentionally, at least the later stages, is supposed to be like intentionally frustrating. Because it's a gacha game and they gotta make money somehow. So they frustrate you into opening cards and packs that you wouldn't have otherwise spent, so that you can get good enough cards to get past and cheese through the story, which I know you can do without really opening any packs, but it makes it easier, right? Because these gacha games are made out of pressure. But luckily, the challenge fights are kind of more rigged in your favor, so that even if you're not great, and even if you're not familiar with the deck, it's kind of just guiding you pretty gently towards that victory. Because that's, again, the point of the challenge fights. They're supposed to kind of teach you how to use. So I'm going to send out Perfect Raizer because I'm not an idiot. Because his effect is kind of insane. And then we're going to activate his ability. Like so. When a unit is placed, counterblast add Battle Raizer to your hand during your turn. If this gets 3,000 for each Raizer your soul, so that's 4 more Raizer. Put all of your Raizer Rare Guards into your soul. There we go, that's the one we want. So how many do we have in the soul right now? We have 2. So if we put out this one here, and then use the ability, that should send those 2 in, and we should have the extra crit. Okay, that's good, that's what we want. And then I guess we'll send this out anyway. And then rest the Rare Guard to get 3,000. That sounds pretty good. And then when this unit is placed, during your turn, if this unit has 3,000, no cost for your Raizer. Okay, I can basically just activate the ability again. I don't think I'd benefit from that all too much, so what I'll do is I'll do that. I'll do that. And then I'll attack with this Rare Guard first. He's going to get a heal trigger. Alright. That's fair enough. And then I can do this and just destroy him, basically. And because it's a scripted... Yeah, I was going to say, because it's a script, I'm probably going to get that crit. Which means I'm basically guaranteed to win here. Unless he gets another heal. Or a Perfect Guard. That would be a pretty devastating Perfect Guard, actually. I guess that's the thing with playing Perfect Raizer. He's really, really good, but if someone Perfect Guards it, that's pretty devastating. Not that I mean, again, Perfect Raizer, it's just an amazing... Like, seriously, if you're a Nova Grappler player, you really need that Perfect Raizer right now. He is just so good. And I know there are viable decks that don't use him, but, like, I feel like he's just, like, such a satisfying card, I guess, to use. Just because it fucks over your opponent so wholeheartedly. Like, there are ways of defending against it, but you never feel fully in control when you're against a Perfect Raizer. I've fought against a couple in ranked mode, and they have completely destroyed me. Which is fair, that's kind of the point, right? But yeah, God, if you have I can't even imagine having a full playset of Perfect Raizer, jeez. Okay, so we're gonna send out Amber Dragon DLI. Okay, so this is the Amber Dragon deck, right? That's what I assume anyway. Yeah. Like so. So we'll end our turn here. So yeah, again, the challenge fights they're pretty scripted in your favor. Which means that it's a good way of learning the decks without really having to think all too much. Okay, so he's gonna get a crit. That's fine, I guess I can deal with that. Okay, another draw trigger. So, what are we doing here? And it's good practice for ranked mode, because now you're more familiar with decks. So that's Amber Dragon, so I'm gonna want to ride upon that with an Amber Dragon, I'm assuming, because that sounds pretty obvious. Like so. And then units attack hits counter charge. That's good. Vanguard attacks with Vanguard gets 2,000. Okay, so I kind of see how this works. If your Vanguard is not Amber Dragon, ooh, that's interesting. And then, yeah, we'll send out this. And then, yeah, I guess we'll send out some bars to... Ooh. A little bit of lag there, that's fine. That's natural, that happens a lot with Vanguard Zero, honestly. Phone gets a little bit toasty to... not too hot. I've seen some people say that like it genuinely really heats up. I've not really experienced that. It just gets like a little toasty. And honestly, I think that's more to do with my recording software than it is anything else, to be honest. Because I can imagine running a game like this and recording it at the same time is probably pretty heavy on the phone. So it's not too big a deal. So he's going to get the defensive crit. Haha, that's the worst. That's the absolute worst time you could get a crit, honestly. On that final attack. Like, if it was on my first attack, maybe you'd be able to do something about it, but on that last one, not so great. So he's going to send out an intercept. Seems like he's running a much more generic Kagero deck compared to my Amber Dragon one here, which makes sense. I guess it's to really show you just how different two decks within the same clan can be. So I'm going to get a defensive crit. Whoops. I also got a crit on the worst possible time. That's not very good. But that's alright. So now we're going to send out another Amber Dragon. Like so. And then I guess we'll send that there, behind. And then we'll send this here. And then we'll send this here. And then counterblasts to get the following ability. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, retire one of your opponent's rare guards. Yes, I'll do that. Okay, now I'll bow. I guess I'll use that to take out the intercept. And then I'll attack the Vanguard, be able to retire one of his rare guards. Not quite sure which one I'm going to want to get rid of, honestly, though. I guess we'll get rid of... Oh yeah, we got to give our unit some power. But then we'll get to... Oh, he's going to get a heal trigger. Jesus Christ, what's all the heal triggers this game, huh? Okay, now we get to retire one of your opponent's rare guards. I don't know which one I'm going to get rid of. I'll get rid of you, because I feel like you're trouble, matey. Vision installed, have one of your... Okay, it's not that great, but... And then we'll do that, get that attack through. And we should be winning next turn, I feel like. I feel like he'd have to have a really good turn right now. For me to not win next turn, so I guess we'll see. Let's get sent out in Harlem. Blazing Flare Dragon. He's going to take out my intercept, that makes sense. He's going to get a draw trigger. He's probably going to give it to Nahalem, but it's not going to do all too much. He'll be able to take out my rare guard, I guess, but I don't think he's going to get another attack in the Vanguard in, though. Yeah. Like so. And now, okay, Draconic Overlord. Okay. No, I don't want to ride him. I want to send him out in the rare guard, like so. And I'll send him out there. And then I'll counterblast, get that ability. And then we'll battle. And then Overlord can take him out. And then get to fuck Kite. Trigger, please? Nice. Exactly when I asked for it. And then that attack should go through. And we should be fine. Like so, and like so. Nice. Pretty easy victory there, but again, challenge fight's pretty scripted, so not too big a deal. But we're getting gems from it, so that's good. We're making progress. Game's having a little trouble. I don't think it's trouble, I think it's just the servers aren't great. What do you expect from Bush Road, huh? So now we're going to be using a Gumball deck. I'm not the most familiar with a Gumball deck, so I guess we'll see how this works. Again, that's the point of the challenge fights, is to get you experienced with each of the different decks. It'll give you an easier time finding which clan it is you want to run, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now let's see, what are we doing here? So, not sending out a perfect guard, because I'm, yeah. Gonna send out Marin instead then. Gonna send out Forerunner back. Like so. And then we'll end our turn because we can't attack yet. So, Forerunner. During your turn, this unit gets 1,000 for each Snowball and Brugal. And you can counterblast free to call a Brugal. Interesting. I don't know if that tank's worth using. Because that's a lot of counterblast to send out a really low energy unit. Maybe we'll see how things go further through the game, and we'll kind of see how these cards in this deck actually go together. So, during a turn, this unit gets 1,000 for each Snowghoul and Brugal. Okay. And place discard a card from your hand to call a Snowghoul from your deck. I guess I'll do that. No, I said I guess I'll do that. Jeez, I have too many cards in my hand. It's difficult to actually pick the right one. Then, which card do we want to discard? Oof, I don't know actually. You know, I'm kind of tempted to get rid of Blaster Blade. No, we'll get rid of Marin. And then we'll send that there. Like so. And then, I guess we'll send that there. And then we'll send Blaster Blade out, because why not, right? And then we'll battle. Blaster Blade can attack, and we might be able to get all 3 attacks through here. Yeah, seems like we might be able to. I probably should have attacked in the other order, but oh well. We're probably going to get a trigger anyway. Yeah. Yeah, scripted fights. That's the name of the game, scripted fights. So he's going to get a defense crit, that's fine, we can deal with that. And it's going to pass off to his turn. So we'll see what it is he's going to be doing. He's going to be sending out in Harlem. Yeah, he's using, once again, it seems like he's using a fairly generic deck here. But that's fine. Again, the focus is the deck I'm using, not the one he's using, so it makes sense. Yeah, I probably should have waited to send up Blaster Blade till next turn so I could just snipe his grade 2, but that's fine. I still think we're doing pretty good anyway. We're in a pretty good position here. Drive check, that's nice. Cool. Appreciate that extra card in my hand. Okay. During a turn, if you have 2 or more grade 3 units, this gets 3,000. During a turn, if this... Okay, so I'm going to want to send that out because that gets more attack based on my rare guards. And then when placed, discard a card from your hand. So I guess I get rid of this one then to send that out there. Like so. And then I'll place this Gumball out here. And then, I don't know how I'm going to use this effect though. And then what we'll do is... Do I need to counterblast through though? That's the thing, I don't want to waste that. So what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to do that. Like so. And then I'll do that. To get that attack through. He'll get a heal trigger, because of course. And then I should still be able to get this attack through, like so. Give me a trigger. Thank you. I guess I'll stand that back up. And I'll give that the power. Yeah, sure. Okay, I think I might be able to get this next attack through anyway. That's good. Yes. Just enough to get it through, yeah. Like so. Nice. Okay, so he's 1 damage away. I feel like I could have got that fight done cleaner. I feel like if I sent out my Blaster Blade later, I might have actually been able to get the turn done on that turn. The game done on that turn. So we're going for a little longer than I would have wanted to, but I think we can still deal with it. I think that's not too big a deal. So, yep, he's going to be doing some hits to us, but that's fine because we can take him. We still got our perfect guard and everything. Nice, Scancelot. Okay, so we're going to send that out. Yes, we're going to proceed to main phase. We're going to send that out, and we're going to do that. And we're going to battle, and yeah, I guess we're just going to keep attacking him until we win, basically, which shouldn't be too long. Yeah, he's not going to get a heal here, right? Yeah, okay, that was pretty good and easy. And then we got one more challenge fight until we're done. So that's pretty good. Another Nova Grappler one, I think. And so yeah, I was kind of putting off these ones because these are clans that I've already played a bunch. But these new decks within the clans are pretty cool, I'll give them that. Okay, so let's see. What are we going for with this Nova Grappler deck then? Let's find out what the deal with it is. So we're gonna send out Blau. Oh, this is the deck I always hear everyone talk about. Okay, this is the Blau deck, huh? Yeah, I've heard Blau is a really good budget deck, so I guess we'll find out just how good of a budget deck it is, right? Yeah, Nova Grappler seems to be the king of budget decks in Vanguard Zero up to this point. Both Gold Rutile and Blau seem to be like the best budget decks of their respective season, I guess. So, okay, he's going to get a crit there, that's fine, we can take it. I mean, again, falling victim to a crit this early on isn't ideal, but we get a draw trigger, so we get to draw a card anyway, so that's good. Got a pretty hefty hand here, so that's going to give us a lot of options. Blau Panzer is in your soul, it gets 1,000. That's Blau Panzer, right? Okay, so I'm going to want to send him out. Like so. And these are going to be ones, yeah. So we'll do that. And then I can do that. And I can do that. And then battle. Okay, yeah, I don't see a situation where I can't get all 3 attacks of these through. So that's good. He's probably going to pull a heal at some point, but even then, like... Yeah, I can see why this is a good deck, yeah. And then... We'll do that. Unless he gets like a defensive crit or something, yeah. We should still be fine. Like so. Okay, those are 3... and then he gets the... I'm noticing the patterns within the scripting of these fights. Where they definitely seem to be pulling all the same triggers at all the same times within all these fights. But yeah, I can definitely see why this is a good deck, actually, yeah. Although, again, I do feel like a lot of it relies upon being able to draw the right cards at the right times. So it's kind of like the opposite of Tsukuyomi. But if you can get all the right cards out together, then it is very beneficial to you, because there's 12,000 damage grade 2s. Pretty powerful, huh? Okay, so we're going to want to send out, yeah, this guy. Like so. He gets the fancy animation. I'll send him out there. And then I guess I'll send him out there and him out there. So look at his attack effect. Black Lucas in your soul gets 1,000. When its unit's attack hits a Vanguard, counterblast 2 and discard 2 cards from your hand to stand all of your units in the center column and draw a card. Ooh, that's super interesting, actually. So what we're going to want to do is we'll attack with that. And then we'll attack with this. And then you'll get a heal trigger. Okay. Which is their way of like encouraging us to... Okay, I hope we get a trigger here. Okay, good. We get the trigger. Our attack goes through. Nice. And then we should be able to activate his effect, hopefully. Yeah, so we'll get rid of the 2 tough boys. As much as I love Tough Boy, I must let go of him. And then we can attack again and hope we get another trigger, basically. Is the hope. And we will, haha! So yeah, that's our proof that we did the card fight correctly, because the scripting of the triggers perfectly lined up with the move we wanted to make there, which led to a really clean defeat and ending. So yeah, okay, that was a fun card fight. I really like that. That was good. Yeah, Blau's a really good deck. If I was going to run Nova Grappler, that's probably the one I'd lean towards. And not just because it seems like one of the cheaper ones to build too. So yeah, those are the... That should be all of the challenge fights for now done. And are we getting any items for that? Oh, okay, we're just getting a login bonus. Got it. Stamina. Gotta save that stamina up, huh? So yeah, I'll see you here with some more Cardfight Vanguard Zero. We've got a lot of gems now from those challenge fights, so that's good. And I'll see you back here with some more Cardfight Vanguard Zero. Yeah, see ya.